Let's think about whether we can find the median of the grade levels. Grade level is an ordinal variable, so these 5 data values in here are a set of ordinal data. You actually can find the median of a set of ordinal data as long as you have an odd number of data values. Let's put these 5 grade levels in order from lowest to highest. The median is sophomore because that's the middle data value when the data values are in order from lowest to highest. Right now I'm writing that the median equals sophomore. Up here I'll say that there was no mean. Can we find the median of the college majors? College major is a nominal variable. So these 5 data values are a set of nominal data. You actually can't find the median of a set of nominal data because there's no way to put the data values in order from lowest to highest. If we can't arrange the data values in order from lowest to highest, like we did here, then we can't find the median. So these data values have no mean and no median. When you have a set of quantitative data, you can find the mean and the median. When you have a set of ordinal data, you can find a median, but you can't find a mean. And when you have a set of nominal data, you can't find a mean or a median. I'm writing ordinal up here, but remember that ordinal is a type of qualitative. And remember that nominal is a type of qualitative. When you have qualitative data, you can never calculate a mean, but you can find a median as long as the data is ordinal. You can't find a median if the data is nominal. How could we find the median if we had an even number of numbers? What if we had 18, 30, 21, and 40? What if we only collect data from 4 people? We would still put the values in order from lowest to highest. Notice that when we have 4 values, we have 2 middle numbers. Whenever you have an even number of numbers, you have 2 middle values. How can we find the median if we have 2 middle values? What you do is you add the 2 middle values and divide the total by 2. You find the mean of the 2 middle values. And then the mean of the 2 middle values is the median. The median of these 4 numbers down here is 25.5. If you have a set of quantitative data, you can find the median with an even number of numbers or with an odd number of numbers. If you have an odd number of numbers, you just take the middle value. And if you have an even number of numbers, you find the mean of the 2 middle values. What if you have a set of ordinal data and you have an even number of values? In that case, you can't find the median. If I had freshman, sophomore, freshman, senior, with no junior, this would be my set of data. It would be freshman, freshman, sophomore, junior. I have 2 middle values, which are freshman and sophomore. I can't add the 2 middle values and divide the total by 2. So if I have an even number of ordinal values, there's no clear way to find a median. I can only find the median if I have an odd number of ordinal values. Let's now talk about the mode. The mode is just the value that appears the largest number of times. If we look in the age column, we'll notice that 21 shows up 2 times, and all of the other numbers only show up 1 time. So the mode is 21. The mode and the median are actually the same in this column. In this column of data, 13 shows up 2 times, and 12 also shows up 2 times. So 13 and 12 are both tied for first place, which means we actually have 2 modes. The modes are 12 and 13. In this column, the mode is 2. No, wait. 2 shows up 2 times, and 0 shows up 2 times. So we have 2 modes. The modes are 2 and 0. In this column of data, freshman shows up twice, and all of the other grade levels only show up once. So the mode is freshman. In this column of data, psychology shows up twice, and all of the other majors only show up once. So the mode is psychology. We were able to find the mode of all 5 columns of data. You can find a mode with any type of data. You can find the mode of a set of quantitative data. You can find the mode of a set of ordinal data. You can find the mode of a set of nominal data. So when you have a set of quantitative data, you can find the mean, median, and mode. When you have a set of ordinal data, you can't find the mean, but you can find the median as long as there's an odd number of values, and you can find the mode. When you have a set of nominal data, you can't find the mean or the median, but you can find the mode. Sometimes a set of data will have no mode. But if the ages were 18, 30, 21, 40, and 22, now each value only shows up one time. No number repeats itself. In this case, there's no mode, because no number shows up more than any other number.